here we go, Mom. Here's the update. Here's the spring. I'm going up the driveway right now. I'm not going to go all the way up there, although there are azaleas and stuff up there, but I've done that walk a few times today. Anyway, so that is the top of the driveway where the road goes this way. And this is still all part of the property, but if you look around, you can see why we had so many fiddleheads. There are just ferns and ferns and ferns as far as you can see. And it's a beautiful day. It's about 75. No humidity. Not many clouds in the sky. So I'm going to head back down. You've done this walk with me before. Again, more ferns. Next time I think I'm going to harvest a whole lot more and take them to a farmer's market because they sell for about $17 a pound. This is, well, the wood pile that you saw before, that needs to get cut up. But also, this is stuff that's been up in the woodlot drying that has to get cut into pieces like that then go through this wood splitter, which has a tarp over it, so you can't really see it very well. But that's what chops it up into those nice little pieces right there. So this right here is about 3 cords, which will go over there, nice and stacked. And then there are about 5 more cords up in the woodlot that we will be cutting to sell. That's, of course, if somebody ever gets his butt off a golf course. You've seen all that, the barn, the yellow truck, the little boat, big boats in there. Again, more things. But, as you can see, everything is really blooming and very pretty. A little different from the last time. And the trailer is on the back of the tractor because we brought that down to the woodlot. That. So, can't really recall exactly how I started the other one, so I'm just going to do what I can. So, when you hear me talk about weeding, it's because I'm always keeping all of these beds really nice. But there's some things in here that are really pretty. I'm just not sure what all of them are. I love that little tree. I know that's a paper birch. Until things start blooming, I don't know what these are, but I'm sure they'll be pretty. Again, sort of seem like they're wanting to take over. This bed is coming along nicely. I'm sure those are some sort of flowering bush. All of these, I'm assuming, are day lilies. So they usually come out in August. Obviously it looks better with the ornamental grasses being green, although I am digging all of those up. And then more shrubs. It's amazing how fast they grow. And then this is, I know, what you would be very jealous of, and I tied them all back, but all I had was orange string, so it looks a little odd, but there's the peonies starting, and man, are they big and beautiful. And more peonies, more peonies. This, some more things out there. This again, it's a dahlia bed, which hasn't shown any sign of life, so I'm getting very nervous about that. I'm just going to pan around real quick and take you to this side of the house, because it looks a little bit better when it's not all brown. And then we have this plant here, which has the most unusual blooms, but I don't have an idea in the world what it is. It's very pretty. But notice as you look around, there are no weeds in anything. God, it's a full-time job. And the pond, which still isn't list as far as priorities, but at least it looks better when it's green. So keep walking just so you get a frame of reference. There's the porch. This is to the left. And again, here we have even more peonies. I have a few inside actually that I've been bringing in. So I've been doing a lot of cut flower. And this is a beautiful peonies. I don't know what color this one's going to be, but it's a gorgeous plant. So all told, I counted them up. There's like 22 of them, I think. So there's a lot. But I think, I'd like to know your advice. Oh, these are delphiniums, which I'll get to more about them in a minute. But I think a lot needs to be divided because it kind of looks like everything's just kind of been like plop plop, and it's not like one cohesive piece of green. There's another peonies. Look at all the blooms in this thing. That's gonna be beautiful. But it just seems like it's kind of haphazard, you know? Like look at that stuff. Like that whole thing should have some sort of ground cover on it, but maybe that's just me. This is where our dear Lady Doe comes and goes every day. She and I are locked in a battle right now. Here's the back of the house. All that started blooming, which is nice. Again, no weeds. Very much yard. There's more peonies back there. Whatever these are, and then more delphiniums, which I cannot wait till they really start to bloom. And delphiniums and other things. There were a lot of daffodils back here, but obviously they're done. Delphiniums. And this is why I am in a battle with said Doe. She has started to annihilate because I know they're hard to grow and they're beautiful. So they've all been sprayed, as well as I was, with deer repellent, which doesn't smell very good at all. It took me about 4 showers to get it off of me. So, continue walking. And this whole hillside apparently still is supposed to turn into something, but right now I'm wondering why deer don't like ferns, because I wish she would just fall in love with them. She hasn't gotten to these hosta yet, so hopefully by spraying them with that deer repellent I can keep her away from those, because this whole thing that I told you in the fall or early spring when I first got here / winter, whatever, was supposed to be all hosta, which it was, but right now it's just deer food. And just plant after plant after plant. She's just eaten everything. Now I'm supposed to feel bad because she's got a baby in her belly and she's hungry, but it's just all eaten. So we'll see. So I think that about takes you on the whole tour. Oh, again, more ferns. Deer just learn to like ferns, you know? You have a steady diet, that's for sure. And we're back to the front of the house. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. You and I have the same thinking on this. I still cannot make any promises about roses. They're just, I don't know if I cut them too far back or if they're just not ready to bloom yet or what it is, but we shall see. There's certainly enough other flowering plants in the yard. So I think that's it. Love you, Mom. Talk to you soon.